Okay, so I don't know, no viewers yet. So today we'll begin. We have already. Good evening or good evening. Uh, we have already begun with the chapter biotechnology. Biotechnology. This under biotechnology we are basically learning. Hello Prithviraj. We are basically learning recombinant DNA technology. Lot of people like to call it RDT. Good evening everyone. Okay. So yesterday in our last class in our Zoom meeting we have discussed certain things, but that was not in any writing presentation or something like that. So basically, if you ask me that what is gene, recombinant DNA technology or what is biotechnology, if anybody asks you, right? So people can ask you that what is biotechnology. Now there must be some definition of biotechnology. Just hold on for a second. Okay, so the concept. Who is, first of all, I would like to begin. Okay, it's fine. So I would like to just begin with the fact that who is called. Lots of time people ask question: who is the father of biotechnology? Who is the father of biotechnology? Now, if anybody asks you who is the father of biotechnology, the straight answer that it should give them is Paul Berg. Paul Berg. Paul Berg is the father of biotechnology. Now, if anybody asks you, okay, fine, I understand. Then what is a legitimate definition of biotechnology that the chapter we are learning, or recombinant DNA technology? So look, we can say that biotechnology is actually biotechnology is a branch of study, or is a study of techniques, is a study of techniques, or I should say applicable techniques, study of applicable, not fictional techniques. Okay, no, Paul Berg is the is known as the father of biotechnology, I guess. Okay, so biotechnology is a study of applicable techniques, uh, using which living organisms using living organisms and their enzymes I'm sorry for the call. Okay, fine. So yeah, moving forward. So the process. Yeah, like I would like to say, biotechnology is a study of applicable technique using living organisms and their enzymes to obtain products, and the enzymes, their molecules as in their genes, or maybe their whole DNA, okay, whatever it is, the enzymes and the genetic molecules, okay, their RNA, okay, to obtain products which are beneficial to mankind. So this is the legitimate definition. If anybody asks for a yes, genetic engineering and recombinant DNA technology, it gives rise to genetic engineering only. Okay, yeah, so maybe a little bit wrong, Paul. So Paul Berg, okay, we have a debate over here with Agrodip, so later on I'll check it. Fine, it is sure that he is known as the father of genetic engineering, that is for sure. Now that is a different thing. Now if you go into the definition of biotechnology, so you see, biotechnology is the study of applicable techniques using living organisms and their enzymes and their genetic molecules, their genes, their whole DNA, to obtain products which are beneficial to mankind, or easily go into production of products. So the first thing that we ought to learn about this biotechnology is that the biotechnology is based on recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology. Recombinant DNA technology forms the basis of biotechnology. Your first chapter deals with the principles of biotechnology. Your second chapter of biotechnology unit deals with the applications of biotechnology. The application, the principles, overall we say the biotechnology, the entire study, the entire production of molecules, extraction of the molecules, etc., and everything is known as the the definition of biotechnology. But here we will call it recombinant DNA. We will first understand the recombinant DNA technology, which actually is the core process, or to understand biotechnology is what is that. You see, in the previous class I had told you certain things. In the previous class I had given you an introduction to the process of RDT, or recombinant DNA technology, and I have said that, okay, we were talking here about gene cloning. Okay, now gene cloning is a part of biotechnology, that I must say. Okay, but first we have to have a clear idea of gene cloning. Cloning means what? What is the meaning of cloning? Creating multiple copies. Okay, now of a particular creating multiple, and when I talk about gene cloning, that means it deals with the creating multiple copies of a gene segment. Okay, here the gene segment whose multiple copies we will create, we call it a target gene. That I have discussed in the previous class. You see, there are three basic things, or three basic steps to it that you should understand. Is that, first of all, the thing that we need is we have to extract the gene. We have to extract the target gene. Okay, so first of all we have to extract the target gene, that I have told you in the last class also, that first we have to extract. Oh shit, hold on for a second, just hold on, okay.